Hello everyone. So the bag that I'm going to tour and demonstrate for you today is my Mulberry Lily in the size medium. Once again, it's the Mulberry Lily in the size medium, and I know that there's already a lot of reviews and videos up for this bag, but most of the girls have an accent. I'm probably one of the few American girls uploading a video on the Mulberry bag because it is a British lifestyle brand and probably not something that the average American girl is going to gravitate towards unless they have some sort of association with Britain and or Europe in general. So I came upon this bag just through my own research, and because I have European parents and I've been familiar with the Mulberry brand. And because I like Balenciaga, I had heard that Mulberry and Balenciaga have a similar type of casual feel to them, I suppose is the best way to put it. So that's what drew me to the bag. I do want to let you know that Mulberry is obviously considered a luxury brand or a high-end brand, but they're not in the same sphere as like Louis Vuitton or Chanel. Mulberry goes on sale. They have yearly sales. I think it's bi-yearly, 2 times a year. And they have outlet stores, which they also have in the United States. So you want to make sure when you buy a Mulberry bag that you look for a deal. It would be best, in my opinion, to buy it on sale and not pay full price for Mulberry bags, because there's just no reason to do that. They put a lot of their bags on sale, even in desirable colors and standard colors. So definitely don't pay full price for a Mulberry bag. That being said, like with most of my other bags, it was purchased pre-loved but brand new. So even though it came from a pre-loved reseller, the bag was brand new, and it still has, and I'm not going to remove them, it still has all of the plastic adhesive on all of the hardware, and I'm just planning to leave that in place. I don't think it really detracts from the bag all that much. So once again, this is the Lily in the size medium, and it's got the gold hardware with the gold change and leather entwined, and I'll do some measurements for you. The bag across is 11. The height of the bag, and it's got completely usable space, which is awesome. You get the full height of the bag for space. It's a 7. The depth of the bag, and it will vary because based on what you put in, you can expand it a little and stuff the bag, but it starts out at a 4. The chain is can be worn double or single or crossbody. So it's 11.5 as a doubled up chain. If you wanted to wear it crossbody, and you can, it is at 21. I am 5'10", and it does go crossbody on me, although I will say that once the contents are in the bag, it does get heavy to wear crossbody. So similar to maybe a Chanel Jumbo, even though this isn't the same size, the bag will get heavy to carry crossbody. It also has on the outside this clochette with a postman's lock on the inside with the tree. Bring it closer, you can see the tree detail there. And the way these locks open, they don't have a key like with Louis Vuitton. They just kind of, you pull down and open up. And then of course you could remove this and place it on the outside. It's not something I would ever do. And it also has Mulberry written in the back there. So you just twist it, turn it, and pull it back up there. Okay, so the inside of the bag, I'll just take you on a tour. So you have the outside postman's lock right there. You just turn it to open the bag. It opens up to a microfiber interior, and you've got hardware right here, but the chains do not come through. The chains are completely attached to the outside. Unlike Chanel bags, which come through to the opposite side, these do not. They just have the plates right there. I keep it very lightly stuffed with some air. You have the mulberry tree symbol here, an open compartment lined in the same microfiber, and then a back pocket right here, a very spacious back pocket. So what I'll do is just toss a few random items inside so you can get an idea of the size. I also went for this one because I have already in my collection a Chanel flap, classic flap, but it's in the size small, and I didn't want to buy a size medium. I just didn't want to. I don't think I need it. I don't use this one often enough to warrant spending $4,300 or $4,600 on a medium flap. So I went with this as an alternative, and it's an absolutely wonderful alternative. It's just a really classy bag. I was going for a promotion at work just recently, and I had to interview within my company for the promotion, and I took this with me on the interview because I just felt like it was so classy and just so understated and yet beautiful. I just absolutely love it. I will say though that in comparison to Chanel bags, the chains are very heavy. They're very thick. The hardware is just very thick, and these pieces right here that are attached at the top, the rings at the top, also make the bag very heavy. So in comparison to my Chanel bags, the chains on these are very heavyweight. So I've just got a few random items that I'm going to throw into the bag to give you an idea of sizing. This is the black color in what they call the glossy goat skin. So that's what mine is, glossy goat skin. And after doing a little bit of research, I was told to use Colonel leather gel on the outside to help protect it. I don't live anywhere where it rains, but I did this anyway. Put this on, and in a shorter video that I will also upload, I'll show you how to apply Colonel to this bag and any of your other leather items if you'd like to see that. Okay, so let me get started with throwing some items into the bag so you get an idea of what it can hold. Okay, so we're gonna start with an empty compartment, and obviously, you know, we carry different things, and when I watch these videos, I never have the same items in my home that these girls are putting in their purses, but it does help you get an idea of what it can fit maybe. So I'm gonna start out with a fairly large item, and I would not be putting all these items in my bag. This is just to help you orient yourself to the bag and get an idea of if it'll hold a particular sized item. This is a tablet, a 7-inch tablet. It would be the same size as an iPad mini. This is a Samsung Galaxy, and it fits inside the bag with room to spare on the side. Another random item, this is just a paperback book that I'm reading. A paperback is almost the same size as a tablet, and it would go in the bag. Here's a small wallet, and a small wallet can fit in the bag right there. Here is my phone. It is not an iPhone. It's actually the same dimension as an iPhone. Again, it's a Samsung, and that goes in the back pocket with the cover, with the case, and you still have room. So if you have a larger phone, it would definitely fit in that back pocket, and then of course it would fit if you put it inside the main compartment of the bag. Here is a key clay from Louis Vuitton. Let's see, just put that in there. Let's see what else. How about some car keys if you need to carry your car keys? And I don't put mine inside of anything. I just don't believe in doing that. I want quick access to my keys and not to carry them in anything else. So the bag right now is extremely heavy, obviously probably because of the tablet and the book, but it does hold all of that. So let me take a few items out and show you other things that would fit inside. Get all these things out. I'm going to leave the phone in there since most of us will always have our phone with us. Here is an extraordinarily large wallet. It's a 7-inch wallet. It would be comparable to probably any of the larger wallets from name brands, and goes inside with a lot of room. And you can see that this is a very pliable type of leather. You have a lot of give to the leather and the fabric on the interior, so it can be stretched out a little bit. It will lose its shape, but that's the nature of the Mulberry leather and the Mulberry brand, to be a little bit less structured. So that's something to be aware of. If you want a super structured bag, this would not work. in the long term. This is a cosmetics case. Cosmetics case would go inside. How about a pair of sunglasses? This is an oversized pair. They would go on the side there. Or if you had a case, you could set them on the top. So you can see that it's a really spacious bag. Let me take these items out. And for those of you who have a Louis Vuitton pochette, just to give you an idea of size, a pochette would also fit in there very easily. And you could still put things around it, like a large size wallet, your keys, a pack of gum, what else? How about some pocket tissues? And how about the key clay? So a high capacity bag, very heavy right now. You also have the phone in the back still. So it's just a lovely bag. It will fit a large variety of items, but it's an absolutely fabulous bag. And if you're considering it in comparison to, let's say, a Chanel flap, since I own both, the value for your money is definitely in this bag, because I can see where a girl would wear this much more frequently. It can be for casual or for dressing up, whereas the Chanel flaps really lend themselves to sophisticated events or not your everyday use. But this is a really everyday use bag if you want it to be. Absolutely wonderful. And I can't say enough positive things. It's drawn me to the brand, and I'm already looking at a few other little items that I might want to add to my collection. And once again, if you want to know how to apply a leather cleaner to your item, I will show that in a shorter video. If you have any questions about this bag, you're welcome to email. I hope this has been helpful if you're considering it, and thank you very much. Bye-bye.